Hey, love, and welcome back. We're going to get right into it with the miracles now and see what is the miracle now. So I don't always receive stuff before, but this time they did give me that was like, it's been a lot of stuff been going on that's been challenging, but in all of that, there's a miracle now. So start with the miracle now. I'm like, okay, sounds like a plan. Let's do that. I love it. And I caught it. Message. Okay, that's already part of the message. And it says, I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I heard what you have to say matters, and it's heard and it's received when you say it. It's something about the way you say it that makes it do what it does for who it does it for. I love that. Run that back. That was great. Yeah. Let me get into the live chat with you. Remember, you're responsible for all your choices. I'm going to hear and see and share what I hear and see. But at the end of the day, it's about you have to make the choices and decisions from, your own decision. We're going to share what we hear and see and what we know freely from beginning to end. And, do with that what you want. That's up to you. Or don't. Okay? So, miracle now. I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. When you speak, you bring things to light. Isn't that beautiful? What a wonderful might. What a wonderful might. You might do it. Boy, that's powerful might right there. That's might powerful right there. Oh, okay. Speak with confidence. The world needs your light. There's something important for you to say. And it has a lot to do with how you say it. It has a lot to do with, okay, how you say it. And I'm sitting here staring at the cards, waiting for that. This is the one. And this is the one. It's the Animal Spirit Oracle for Kim Krans. So let's see what we have for the tribe. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to love, peace, and happiness. Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Mel. And with the tarantula. And then we have an octopus. And it's a mouse. And then there's a dragonfly and a cobra. And that's perfect for the spread that I've been using most frequently. That's perfect. We got 5 cards for a 5-card spread all in one drop. Boom, like that. Everything to fall into place. Boom, like that. Perfect timing, perfect number, perfect placement, perfect grace. Oh, okay, because I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. The bottom of the deck is the bat. I heard, yeah, they travel by frequency, sonar. Okay, I heard frequency and sonar. Interesting. Well, I'm excited to see what else. I feel like, first off, the tarantula is giving the calm down energy. Like, you'll know when it's time to go. And it's just like the cards. Boom, they all came out at once. Usually, you've been watching the channel and we be shuffling for a minute and let them come out one by one, blah, blah, blah. No, this time they all came out on the perfect spread. So I love it. Octopus energy is always very interesting to me because if the octopus can fit its eye through the space, the hole, whatever, it can fit its entire body in through it. Master escape artist over here. Octo booty. Eh? Okay. So you see a connection between you and how, and then the tarantula is also an octo. So we have an alignment of energy with the 8s here. Opposites attract opposite energies. The tarantula lives on the earth. The octopus lives in the water. So I see earth and water, regardless of what other symbols are here. Okay. The mouse in between. Is this a third party energy? No, not really. Okay. It's like sniffing it out. Let me see. So there's an escape artist over here. This one right here just be chilling until it's time to do something. And when they move, they gonna do it fast. But this one is watching to see what you gonna do. I wonder who is the mice or the tarantula? I think the tarantula will tear the mice up in a fight. I'm just saying. I think the octopus would also tear the mouse up in a fight. But why are we talking about what they would do with the mouse in the middle? Because both of them, wow. I heard it depends on where the tarantula was to hit the octopus. It might have a chance because it's little, so it can escape. This octopus is really large, but it's really good with its tentacles. Oh boy, okay. Dragonfly is what you need to know. It's a prime hunter. It's been around forever. Strike while the opportunity is hot with the cobra. Watch out for becoming mesmerized, because they do their dance to mesmerize you. Use your, okay, all right. Okay, in short, make a move to the beat that you put on. Like, make a move to your playlist type. Like, make a move to your groove. Make a move to your frequency. Make a move to your vibration. Because they all travel by sonar. Okay, make them match your vibration. Okay, but how do you do that? By holding your vibration. Okay, thank you. I love that. Yeah. When my buddy put the frequency to his water tower, and within 24 hours, the neighboring water tower was matching the frequency of his water tower on his land, and they're miles apart, but the water responds to the water. So the more you hold the frequency of your vibration, the more you're going to attract, that's why the brain is lit up over here on the octopus, because it's going to attract what is in alignment with you, even if it's in a different form. There's enough commonality there that the vibration is aligned, and it's picked up and it's received. So you got to hold the fucking vibration and mesmerize your 3D reality to match your fucking vibration, bro. I'm still like, what the fuck about this mouse? What is it with the mouse? What do you see with the mouse? Are you seeing something with the mouse? Because it's like this mouse wants to hide from me. It doesn't want to tell me what it has to say. It's being mousy. When somebody's mousy, like they don't speak up. Oh, they don't speak up. Oh, okay. When you speak up, so there's people in between who don't speak up. But when you speak up, the frequency goes from you to the people who are also speaking up, and that is powerful. And then it's funny because now the mouse is showing me more. It's like as the energy goes out to reach the others that are in vibe with you, it goes around the energy field of the mouse, whose energy field is in chaos, which means that it's not in alignment, which means that with it being chaotic, all kinds of stuff can come in here. It's the opposite of the Meissner effect is happening here. Unaligned frequency, chaos internally allows space for external energies to penetrate easily. But when that energy is in alignment, external energies only are able to meld, harmonize. They don't penetrate, they harmonize with it, right? Because they're on the same fucking wavelength. They're on the same frequency, so they harmonize with it. These ones, though, and so they can't directly access these states of being, but like the fragments of the energy of these states of being are still, they're submersed in it. There's so many of us. We're like on all sides. We're on all sides. We got all bases covered, baby. We got all the bases covered. Is something in between here. These are the ones that are like on the sidelines. On the sidelines. Being touched by this energy. But they're afraid of it. But that's why it's, yeah. This is like the one in charge. This is like the foot soldier that goes out and get it done. They're being watched on all sides. They're being influenced from all sides. They're being... the energy is not all pervasive. They're drawing my attention back to the one where Gaia was having a whole conversation, and she was telling us some things about how, like, now, like, her face is soft. Her face is soft. But the thing of it is, it's because our vibration has changed. It's because everything's flowing correctly. And so this is like, yeah, they can't, the ones that are not in alignment with that, the chaos is going off in them. And each one of these specks of energy of the common frequency that you hold, that tribe holds with the others that are in alignment with this, it triggers. Each one of them is like a trigger that goes off in this person's experience as a teacher. The trigger is the teacher. Okay, yeah, message as we touch the bell without intentionally trying to. The trigger is the teacher, though. Interesting. And so this is like, so let's say you and your friend are out. Y'all just over here, la-di-da-di-da, having a good time. We're having good conversation. We're dancing to the music. We're just chilling over here. And there's somebody over here off to the side, you know, and the vibes you guys are giving off are so fucking, like, y'all are clearly having a blast. There's no denying. Like, random people are like, hey, what's up? What y'all got going on over here? Y'all loud as fucking here. This is where the party's at. It's lit. So then you have these side people doing that, you know, and then you have the old timer. This is the old timer. Even the old cool guy that nobody fucks with in the joint. Like, here we go. He's like, hey, y'all are all right with me. There's somebody over there who's off to the side. And it's triggering them. It is triggering them. Okay, interesting. That's interesting the way that whole, like, little card play came out. I don't even know what else to call it but a card play. This bat immediately said to me frequency and sonar when I saw it. And look at the moon back there. The moon, the past gives frequency. The being able to fly by frequency and sonar is you had to fly away from the past. The moon right now is talking strongly about the past. Okay. And that gave you the skill of being able to really pick up on the frequency and use sonar, which is all about frequency. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. We want to see some more. What are we going to next? The tarot. So you speak with confidence. The world gets your light. In the middle is all the people that are still hiding in the dark. They're so mousy, they won't say nothing that's on their fucking mind. But change is happening, and yeah, stay focused on what you got. Mesmerize this shit. Bats do see through nothing. Absolutely right in the comments. People sure be trying to jam frequencies, but the fact of the matter is, if they can only be successful with that if you grant them the power to be successful with that. These ones, it doesn't affect them. If this is the base sending the frequency, this is all the receiving it. This is where this radio show is being broadcast. Oh, this is where we're broadcasting at. This is everybody else around the world that is receiving the broadcast. All the ones in the middle be like, that motherfucker still don't stop. And you getting on my nerve, but I'm not going to do nothing about it because I'm mousy. I'm going to hide in the dark. I'm going to scurry around and see what leftovers I can get from you because the droppings around you are delicious. No bullshit. Some people in the middle, I heard on the fence, why ever they said on the fence, but they said on the fence now 3 times. Yeah, whatever. It's just they can't stop but stop and take notice. Stop and take notice. That's what they got to do. Stop and take notice. Let's see what we have with the tarantula. The 9 of Cups. Oh, is that the card of your wishes here? All you got to do is let yourself see it, live it, grab it, give gratitude for it, whatever, but it's here. We have the Two of Pentacles, changes in your physical reality, making things balance out, finding balance in yourself, going through this transformation, going through a metaphysical transformation, a spiritual transformation, an emotional transformation, a mental transformation, connecting at a distance, connecting through infinite source energy between here and there, quantum fucking leaping. I'm seeing so much in this right now. And the Seven of Wands. Okay. Leave all distractions to the side. Keep all the distractions to the side. Stay focused on the light. Stay focused on the light. You know what you want. Speak it out. Live it. Speak with confidence. The world needs your light. People need to hear your good stories. They need to hear your successes. They need to hear your successes. There are little people who are little people. Why are you calling them little people? Are they anti-gravity? Like, what is it? Anti-gravity? Are they? But they get inspired by you talking about your changes, how you've persevered. They enjoy. But we have these people over here, and they feel tiny, and they feel small, and they feel mousy. But you're like, the more we keep connecting with the world tribe, the more we just keep on being what we be, completely, authentically, divinely so, they get inspiration, whether they like it or not. And sometimes they're on the level to receive it with frustration, and other times they'll be on the level to receive it with jubilation, but we don't know. So we sprinkle the salt of the earth all around every time we communicate with one another. To what? What are we preserving with our salt? The empowerment, the light, the authenticity, the divinity, the kindness, the compassion, the connection, the union, unification. Everybody has a purpose to serve. Everybody has a purpose to serve. Give me one more over here with the tarantula. The Hierophant. I got the key, the key, the key. I got the key, the key. The Taurus energy. Bull Gang. The Crow. The Crow and the Tarantula. The Crow is looking right at the Tarantula. I feel like the Crow would win in that fight. The life lesson wins in this fight. Okay. Stand your ground. Oh, I heard you were born to teach. You said you was going to be a teacher. Are you a teacher or is you a teacher? Yeah, I'm a teacher. I heard, yeah, I'm a teacher. Some of you literally work with children in the teaching field. Thank you. That's not for everyone. I'm glad it's for you. Some people think it's for them, and it really shouldn't be. They're not a good fit for the job. But, you know, it is what it is. We love the ones that are there bringing this energy to their kids. I just saw something for literal classroom teachers with students. There's something about the fact that a lot of your students have challenges. You need to know this. A lot of your students have challenges at home because they're actually more of a high frequency than their parents are. That needed to be heard, though. You got to understand that's going to present some challenges to a minor child in the home with parents who are lower vibrational than they are. Yeah. Interesting. Let me see some more. The Crow's going to get full on. Okay, the magician over here. Step into your power. Look, oh my God, that person is so magical. That person's got powers and abilities. Oh my God, you got to meet this person. The energy that this person gives off, they are just something else. There's something about this person. Okay, that's what, okay, 7 Pentacles. I haven't seen this in a long time. I haven't seen this in a long time. The power that I'm seeing, the ability that I'm seeing, the magic that I'm seeing, the energy that I'm feeling, it's something I haven't seen in a long time is what I hear. The 10 of Cups, I fucking love it though. I'm here for it. The 10 of Cups is saying I'm here for it. Haven't seen this in a long time, but I'm here for it. What else? The Mother of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. We already had Taurus over here. Haven't seen this in a long time, but I'm here for it. And they've been, the Mother of Pentacles is saying, I've been looking for this. I'm just taking care of my home, taking care of my baby. I've actually been waiting for this, to see this. This is awesome to see this. I love seeing this. I love what I'm seeing in this. I love seeing how you two are loving each other and sticking together. Okay. That's what I hear. Connected. Doing the self-development work. Working on it. Investing time and again, you know, to really like get to know yourself. Be real with yourself. Do the damn thing that honors the power. It has such a beautiful response. It's being acknowledged. So the octopus changed in this to being like extraterrestrial energy of personifications of that what source is in the great all is one is all. Okay, thank you. Personification of focal points of facets of that which the all the one is. Thank you. Of the source. And yeah, this is giving that flower of the universe lyrics. Yeah, absolutely. They come to see a fire burning in your heart. They want to witness this love from the start. They wanted to see this grow from the beginning, and they've been waiting and watching, and it's like now everything's aligned, this 10 of Cups energy. Everything is aligned where it's supposed to be aligned. The input and output valves are all connected properly. Everything's flowing and it's designed, divine design. It's reflecting back and forth. Everything is connected. Yes. It's a go because what? The self-development work is being done because there's a teacher here. We have a teacher. We have a teacher. Wishes being, okay. And because I heard dreams can come true. Okay, so dreams can come true, but the change has to be persistent. Like it has to hold more weight. It has to continue to burn. It has to continue to burn. To burn away what was fake. To burn away the falsehood. To burn away the impurities. Ooh. And it's like, man, we've been waiting to see this love from the start and watch it grow and watch it become all connected like it is, like connecting all the dots. Show me the mouse in the middle, Lord of mercy. No, can't go over there. I'm not going over there. The 10 of Wands. There's a big no. What else? The 7 of Swords. Oh, because I lied. I feel shameful. I feel guilty. I feel guilty. Feeling guilty and full of shame. That's how they feel. Guilty and full of shame. The mouse in the middle. Oh, the deception is real. So sad. I'm sorry. So sorry. Absolutely, I bet you are. Say it again. You should let folks know when you meet them next time. Just introduce yourself that way. Lord of mercy, what are you doing? Keep making that same choice. I heard keep making that same choice and see where you end up. Oh, what? Oh, karma. That shit comes back. The shit comes back. This is why we don't even delight in the punishment of the wicked and the karmic repercussions of the wicked. We just let it be what it is. It is what it is. You didn't do it anyway. They did it to themselves. Nobody, if you really got self-love, you don't want to see anybody do that to themselves, because you wouldn't do it to yourself. And what you put out comes back to you. If you delight in their suffering, there's an issue there. So this is somebody in the middle here that's really got themselves all kinds of fucked up and caught up. It's like they can't turn either way. Either way they go, they got this one or that one. Either way they go, they got this one or that one. There's the big teacher and there's the baby teacher. Ha! That's what I just seen. There's the big teacher and the baby teacher. Which one you gonna learn from? Okay, somebody's choosing the baby teacher. But it's inspiring them. It's working. What is the message? What is this about? Let's see some more with the dragonfly. Yeah, the Daughter of Cups. Oh, what's that over there? What's that over there? What are you guys doing? What are you doing? What are you up to? How's everything going? Well, you know I'm always curious and interested in you. Okay. The Death card. Well, there'll be no more of that. I'm good. You don't have to ask no more. I heard you don't have to ask anymore. You don't have to ask anymore. I'm here. I heard I'm here. Let me see some more. The moon. No. As soon as I said, let me see some more, and then we see the moon, and the moon doesn't always say, I said, no, just drop it. These three cards are saying, drop it. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions. You know how in the movies and series and stuff like that, there's always somebody there to say, you want to stop chasing this. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Stop going around asking questions. Stop popping your nose in where it don't belong. Stop spying. Stop investigating this. Leave this investigate. That's what somebody need to do. Oh, the strength, because they're not. Okay. So here's the thing. It's funny because they're looking over here at, what the fuck are y'all doing over there? This Daughter of Cups looks like this mouse right now. And it's like, what are y'all over there doing? This shit that'll change your life and put you in your power, pretty much. This shit you don't know nothing about. You might want to stop there. You might not be able to handle the truth. The truth can break your spirit, break your brain, break your heart, and all kinds of shit. Okay, somebody ain't ready for it. That's why they still here, because they ain't ready for it. This is gonna be a lot. But the thing of it is, are they gonna be able to continue to follow the same trend they've been on? The way it came through, follow the same trend they've been on. The thing is, whoever they are, they're being affected by both sides. They're getting hit from both sides. Lord of mercy, they're catching it coming and going. Let's see some more with that cobra over there. Well, they came out together. I was about to put one down. We have the Four of Cups and the Nine of Swords. There's a dirty rat. Dirty rat ass. I don't want no damn dirty rat ass on my cup. Nine of Swords. That's really a disgusting Nine of Swords. It's like everything they touch, they just be leaving infection, and they just be dirty, and they just be infecting everything, everyone with they stuff. They don't be washing. They don't. They're not talking, and they are talking about the body, but more than that, they're talking about the energy trail that they leave, that somebody leaves, and then your energy, and the energy trail that you leave has a whole different effect. Some people have energy that leaves a deteriorating effect. Some people's energy leaves a deteriorating, acidic effect that just decays shit. They have a decaying effect everywhere they go because of the way their energy is. They're cornered on both sides. There's no escaping. They want to go be evil over here, but that over there, they ain't really on the vibe with it. Then they want to go do the evil over here, whatever the evil represents in this case. And over here, it doesn't work either. What do you know? Oh, shit. Which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? Somebody's asking George which way to go. I don't know where to go, George. Where do I go? Well, you're kind of trapped in this, whoever this is, there's a trapping, and it's of their own making. It's of their own device. Oh, but now this, all of a sudden, it's got another message. Yeah. And the thing of it is, and it was because of the projections they were putting on to you, energy. It was because of the energy they were thinking about trapping you, and as a result, they got caught up in their own trap. The very web they spun of treachery, deception, betrayal, abuse is got them caught the fuck up, because they literally can't move forward unless they go through that web. They tried to create a blockage for tribe, for awareness, for growth, for expansion, for self-realization, for divine authenticity, for personal empowerment, for union. They want to put nothing but divide, divide, divide. Divide because of your skin color. Divide because of your income. Divide because of your language. Divide because of your educational level. Divide because you have kids. Divide because you don't have kids. Divide because you ride a motorcycle. Divide because of the sport that you like. Divide because of, divide because of, divide because of, divide because of, divide because of. This is divide and conquer not working anymore. Okay, get loud, Adam. Why are you yelling at the people? Why are you yelling at folks? Well, we was just making a passionate point, that's all. It's a passionate point. There's too much unity. And it doesn't matter what barricades they put in place, they're ineffective. They put all those barricades in place based off of fear, based off of smear, based off of slander, based off of straight up lies. They don't, they're going to have to go back to that. Let me see some more with the Cobra. We have the Ace of Wands. There's barricade right there. That's the force field. Okay, and the Three of Wands. That's the force field. The Ace of Wands is showing up as a unified field. As a unified field of energy. Three of Wands. And it's with the branches making the triangle energy around it is giving protection from ancestral protection, giving protection of Gaia. It's just giving protection overall. The Ace and the Three of Wands equaling Four of Wands. You're on the fucking journey. This is the way it is. This is what it is. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. The unified field, the unity, the singularity, the oneness in each one of us is making us automatically gravitate towards others like us, no matter where they're at, holding it down on both sides of the planet and everywhere in between. Okay, this is what we do. We specifically said it's time to go worldwide again. Specifically said that. It's time to go worldwide again. I'm surprised the world didn't come out here. Now, if I flip over this deck of cards, have I flipped it over yet? I don't think I flipped this to see the bottom. If the world is at the bottom, y'all, I don't know how my physical response is going to be. I really don't. But I would not be surprised, but I'd still have a strong human response to that. I'm just saying. Let me see if it's at the bottom of the freaking deck. Okay, we don't have to have that response. It's the Son of Cups. Okay, the Sun. Okay. What's below that? The Hangman. I'm just... The Son of Cups and the Hangman is like, because look, the bat is upside down in its cave. We were talking about the bat over there and how now it knows how to fly by frequency. Look, it's still like it's got its rings wrapped around it like it's on the ceiling over here upside down, sleeping type of vibes, but its eyes are open. There's this energy of the butterfly in the cocoon with this. I know it's a bat. I get that. But I'm seeing the cocoon of the butterfly. So I don't know if this deck has that image. It must have this image somewhere. I feel like I know it in my head, hanging off of a branch. But this is part of the reason it's not coming through as a butterfly. This is about shadow integration. Specifically at this point, coming through as shadow integration. So this Son of Cups is like, see how the darkness is shining out of the cup? Over here, the cup is on top. It's just it looks like a cartoon. It just, I'm wondering about that. What's that over there? What you doing over there? What's that dark stuff over there? Somebody is trying to figure out their shadow right now. Somebody's trying to figure out some darkness right now. You know that the only thing to do is let them have their journey and hold space for them to master it. Okay, and hold space for them to master it. Well, yeah, because they're mousy and they're going to keep facing it until they do master it. The Eight of Pentacles is also about mastery, being a master craftsperson. This person is going to face this shit until they master it. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Okay, I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. You just said some shit, brought some shit to light, baby. It's like you now you can see. Now you can see where you're at. It lit a passion in somebody. It's like as the Hierophant is speaking, somebody over here, it just sparked a whole new fire in them. And then whatever was blocking it is being moved out of the way so it can just be addressed. So it can be, and it's a light that's reflecting the light around the Hierophant. It is amazing. I just want to see. I love seeing people empowered and considerate and self-aware and outspoken. Anything or anyone that wants to trap or block or divide and conquer, it's like there's nowhere left to run. On all sides, there's something else, and it's like if all this out here is in alignment and the center is where all the chaos is, it's like no matter which way they turn, they're only going to find alignment from the chaos that they're sitting in. There's sorrow, there's pain, there's loss. There is. But before that, there was deception, there was conniving, there was strategizing, there was planning, there was scheming. There was a lot of guilt and shame about all of that. All the scheming and planning. This is like someone who just always wished negative on somebody, just want to be a problem, just want to be a blockage, just want to be an obstacle. Any of the obstacles in between, the more you keep connecting outside of you, those obstacles keep getting like corralled in, like they're getting put in a corral. They're being corralled. Wow. By our energy, by the energetic field that is in alignment that surrounds them. Because you have to remember now, Gaia is also on an elevated level of frequency as well as itself. And then like our energy is multiplying, intensifying exponentially all the time, not just daily, but all the fucking time, consistently. It's just always happening. So there becomes this critical mass where the growth, it fluxes and it hits a critical mass where there's so much growth that it just completely takes over everything. This is just like when they put a whole new product out. It's revolutionary. Never had it before, like automobiles. They're showing me automobiles. Everybody did not have a fucking automobile when they first came out. Now there are so many of them all over the place. But it took time for that to grow. Now it's everyday thing. What do you mean you don't know what a car is? An automobile, a truck, a vehicle. I should be a bus, a train. I should be able to name different types of transportation, including the one you know, like a train. But all of these other forms of automobile, I should be able to say those, and you should be able to know what they are by a certain point where the scales had tipped, and now it's just fucking everywhere. Like televisions. Back in the day, everybody used to go to one person's house who had a television in the neighborhood, and they would watch shows together. At least that's what I've been told. Because over there, they had a TV. Or over there, they had a colored TV. That was a thing too, right? Over there, you know, they had a radio. They had a record player. It was like that until it became so much potency in it that it tipped the scales to where it became the dominant energy. So tribe, if I was to sum up this whole reading right now from where we started, that's what it looks like. Critical mass. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's like the rat ass, the dirty rat ass over here. This sneaky, sad one. I don't want it. I don't want. They're so afraid of it, but they know it's an eventuality. Even they know it's an eventuality. Nobody's denying that this is happening. It's like, get with the program, or what are you gonna do? I mean, it's eventually gonna take over anyways. Get used to it. Just get used to it. It's gonna take over anyways. Just get with the trends. This is the way it is. Everybody drives cars now. You know, just get with the trends. This is how it is. There's all kinds of different shit that has changed in our reality. You know, you had 8 tracks, you had albums, and then you had 8 tracks, and then you had cassette tapes, and then it went to CDs. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's constantly evolving, constantly changing. And that's what this energy looks like right now. It's inevitable. The changes are inevitable. Because everybody on both sides of the table is holding this shit down. Holding it down. Loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, really? Like McDonald's? Everywhere. Holding it down like McDonald's is everywhere. I like that. That, you know what? You finally found a way for me to be happy about McDonald's now. Because I'm not anymore. Okay. What if they started serving actual, like, meat and actual, like, healthy food instead of, like, what if all the McDonald's suddenly started going through the change, and now every fucking McDonald's gives you the best healthy, real, grass-fed, organic, whatever the fuck, but it is real, not 3D printed, made of actual vegetables, not the kind, like the real kind. Fruits that have seeds. Healthy, organic, natural, no GMOs, no computer printed, no fake, real, just real. Kosher. Just like kosher. Yeah. We don't want to be cannibals either. There's that. I'm just saying. Don't want to do that. Okay. Their energy is being corralled right now. And there's this critical mass that's being breached, which is going to have this low vibrational toxic stuff. It's either going to be completely null and void, ineffective, so insignificant, because it's cowering big time right now. It's cowering. It really is. It's afraid because it's cornered on all sides. In order for there to not be a shadow, there has to be so much light in every part. And if you move far away enough from the light, you're still going to find the fucking shadow. I mean, there's that. Interesting. And we're not condemning the shadow either. Not at all. It's necessary. I mean, even this shit in the middle, the little mousy shit in the middle was necessary for a tribe to get in this position. We had to have something to teach about. You had to have somewhere to practice and get the skills down and get really good at doing this. But now after they're realized, like, that path is blocked, you can't go down that path anymore. That doesn't work anymore. Your old trickeries, those old connivings, that old scheming, that's been blocked. Oh, fuck, it doesn't work no more. No, damn, everywhere I turn, there's evidence of what I did. I keep having these experiences, and I remember when I did that to somebody. Or do you? I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But whatever was the path that they were trying to go down to do some dark shit, like they can't do it. It's overgrown. They can't do it. It's like every time they got away with it, another bramble. They're giving me specifically the word bramble. Another bramble grew there. Another branch grew there. Another blockage grew there. And they kept doing it. And so now the whole path there is blocked. But see, on this side of it, they're stuck with repercussions and consequences. There are repercussions and consequences. But there does come that critical mass tipping point where there's so much awareness. Like, what rock have you been hiding under to not be aware? Where have you been? What do you mean you've never heard of a vehicle? You don't know what an automobile is? You don't know what that word means? Are you serious? Yeah, it's like the kids, the first time they saw a rotary dial phone, they're like, what is this? What do you do with that? And so I like pick it up and I show them, like, well, you pick up the phone and you start at that number and then you go around the circle and let go of it. And then you do it again to the next number. Oh, wow. It takes so long. I'm like, I know you had to. Maybe that's why back then it seemed like people had less hyperactivity. Because even to make a phone call, it took you like 3 minutes to get it dialed. I mean, depending on how many digits you had to use. Because being from Denver, we had the extra 3 digits with our phone number for a long time. That was a long time ago. I'm just saying. You know, and then what? I bet it was really long. I didn't live at that time, but I bet it was really long when they used to have to go through a switchboard operator, a middle person to call for you. Lord of mercy. Some people are realizing that their prayers they've been going through a middleman. They've been going through a middleman. Okay, when they were trying to work some energy, there used to be a middleman. We're not going to go through the middleman no more. The middleman try to keep you away from some person or opportunity. This is going down into a whole nother fucking rabbit hole right now, bro. But let me just say, like, this energy, there's this middle person who has been they've been an effective obstacle, or they wanted to be an effective obstacle for you. But no matter what, it's like you move that shit aside and yeah, you do what you do anyways. And I hear now over here is saying, oh, you're so different now. This, Daughter of Cups and the Death card. Oh, you're so different now. I've never seen this before. I can't believe. Oh, are they testing your gangster, baby? It sounds like they're testing your gangster to see if you really are what you said you were. Somebody seems to be testing your gangster. It's like they're intentionally trying to provoke you. Intentional provocation. I heard how rude. How rude. And how rude is reminding me of the little sister from the twins from that one show. And she used to say, how rude. She was so cute. But she was the twins. Okay, yeah, she was the twins. The little sister was the twins. Okay. Lord of mercy. And how rude. Why can't I go over there no more? Because the frequency is something you can't access from where you're at. That's why you can't come over here no more. Well, why can't I see you anymore? Why can't we be friends? Because your frequency and your vibration, those things are not in alignment with the one that we have. So that means you got to kind of stay in your territory, bro. You got to stay in your zone. Don't leave your hood. Stay over there. Unless you're going to make a permanent change, I heard. Interesting. But somebody is not ready for that right now. So if they come over here, everything's going to be offensive. Every time they step out of here, because they keep going back here, this is their baseline. If this is their baseline, if this mousy ass energy we've been talking about is their baseline, and they keep coming back here, every time they step out of it, It's like they get a roadblock and then they get pissed off. Everywhere they turn, shit don't work. There's somebody here where no matter which way they turn, all the old tricks and shit do not work anymore. And that's really upsetting. They're confused. They're confused as to why the same methods don't work anymore. I used to be able to go over here and over there and over there and over there, but I can't go of all these places no more. I can't be seen like that, is what I'm hearing them saying. I can't be seen like that. I need to hide. I need to stay in my... This is like some... that's a really strong fucking example. Are you sure that's how you want me to say this? Okay, if all these are potheads over here, as everybody is accepting 420 now, it's being sold on the streets, in stores, in next doors, and all kinds of places now. It's not just hidden. But as that, it's like, whoever is not, they're just like freaking out because it's all around them. They can't run from it. Everywhere they go, people do it, you know, and this is like... around them everywhere. There's so much happiness. But I don't want to be happy. I want to be angry. And they can't escape the happiness. Everywhere they go, they find happiness. And instead of getting happy with all the happy that's trying to show them what the answer is to their fucking problems over here, being kind and getting happy and connecting with people, they separate themselves and they get more mad about it. And they probably get mad in your face. They probably get mad in your face. That's why they be making them ugly ass faces at you. That's why their faces be looking funny when they see you. All the fucking potheads hanging out, smoking their reefer all day, being happy, laughing, sharing. Hey, let's go eat together. Hey, y'all want some drinks too? You know, it's like they're just so sharing, so giving. It's a vibe, right? And no, it's not for everybody. And that's part of the point of this lesson right now, is it ain't for everybody. Okay? But that's because they're not in harmony with the dominant vibration. The dominant vibration is one of harmony. And it's one of alignment. This vibration is losing its foothold all the time. And losing its foothold. And also, yeah, because 5 went to 4. Lord of mercy. Okay, 5 went to 4. And they're running out of time. They're running out of time. Okay. This has been in the making for a long ass time. I heard the dragonfly just say, yeah, this has been in the making for the long. This was a long term plan. This whole thing is so long of humanity in the making. And we finally got them corralled. It's like if the energy had to go all around the globe, grab all the junk, corral it into one fucking spot where, you know, it's like, oh, it's time to take it all to the garbage chute, to the incinerator. We're going to have to flush it out. Flushing it out. It's time to flush it out. Flush it out also is a phrase that, if I'm not mistaken, it's like when they like a person who has hunting dogs might say, yeah, the dogs went to flush them out. Let me see. Flush it out, meaning to force something or someone out of a hiding place, or to clean a system by pouring water or liquid through it. Okay, that's what the fuck I was saying. Thank you. Thank you for putting simpler words. To make them leave a hidden or safe spot. Well, this their hidden or safe spot is looking like their comfortable toxic zone. Their toxic, comfortable. Say it right. Why are you getting tongue twisted again? What the fuck? Baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Okay, because we were talking about you speaking with confidence. But what you're speaking with confidence has something to do with flushing out this shit. in this mousy energy. They're trying to flush it out, make them stop hiding. And it's like, you're not going to be shy no more. And they just be watching you. They be mesmerized. And they be like, oh, I want to do it, but I can't. Maybe I wish it would stop. I wish it would be off my page. I'm just going to unsubscribe there. And you should still showing up anyways. They done unsubscribe from the channel. They done unsubscribe from the live notifications. But they're still getting the live notification type of shit. And then they go look. Even though they don't want it. It's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. And they're getting flushed out of the darkness. And why? Because tribe is holding it down on both sides. We started saying that in the beginning, if I remember correctly. Let me get back in my chat with y'all. I don't know where you're at. But yeah, that's where we're at. We are worldwide. We are worldwide. Potent and powerful tribe. Who's got the snacks? You are the snack. What are you talking about? They want you to be their snack. Oh. Lord of mercy. What else are we doing next? Okay. All right. Let's do it then. They're showing me the law of the known archetypes. Been using this deck a lot lately, and I'm okay with that. I enjoy it, actually. Some water on this conversation. Uh-oh, the moderator is moderating. Y'all better stay on topic. The moderator is moderating. And were we not just talking about the shadow? And now the shadow card came out on tribe side. The shadow is here. The integrated shadow does a lot. And that's what you evoke from folks. You trigger their shadow is what I get. One of the things I hear. Let me see what else we have on the other side of the table. What's on the other side of the table? The one, and it's in reverse. They're part of the unified field. The mountain and the venom. They're part of the unified field because they've also been in the mountain because of, they dealt with the venom. In other words, they also face the shadow, is what these two cards are saying. They want me to put those back in. That'll be cool if they come out again, but if not, oh well. The point of the matter is over here, they're part of the unified field. These are ones who are united in energy. They're also in alignment. Also in alignment. Absolutely, yes. All right. Let me see the connection. We have the orphan. Oh, Lord of mercy. There's an orphan. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody. That's this energy right here with the orphan. It is upside down. The thing of it is, I get like they're the abandoner. This is the one that didn't stick around. This is the one that tucked tail and run. This is the one that didn't do what needed to be done. This is the one that don't want to get on the bandwagon because they're afraid of the vibration and the music and the instruments. And we love the instruments around here. Okay, they don't want to get on they don't want to do it. They don't want the tail to eat its own end because then they have to face some real hard facts. Or Boris energy, but this snake is just all entangled on itself. They've created entanglements for themselves. We already said that with that Eight of Pentacles. You speak with confidence because you know the shadow energy and you found alignment through that shadow energy. The way you addressed it, you opened up and brought the light right up in there. You opened it up and brought the light right up in there. Yeah. That's why you got something to teach. You got something to teach because you've learned. You don't have nothing to teach if you haven't learned. Oh. And somebody here don't want to learn. They don't want to make a change. Because it hurts to think about. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel that. What they don't want to feel. Like, how can you be okay with that? I hear them even looking at tribe energy saying, how can you be okay with that? Mesmerized at the fact that you're actually okay and you keep moving on and you keep being happy and you keep being empowered and you keep doing shit that they would love to do, okay? It's reminding me of this country song. I think it's, is it You Can't Ride in My Little Red Wagon? Maybe possibly from Miranda Lambert, possibly. Let me see more on that dragonfly over there. Okay. The one, part of the unified field. I don't want to be part of the unified field. I just want somebody to come and take care of everything for me. Oh, in the desert, Lord of mercy is what you need to know. Notice how this energy has a baby hand. Oh, Lord of mercy. Are you really showing me that? A baby hand. Regrets regarding a baby. And then the desert. The desert with the hand sticking out of it. And now it's not a baby hand. It's a grown-ass hand. It's dry out here. It's dry as fuck out here. Somebody's really going through it right now. They really are. There's a lot of people going through it right now because they're not feeling connection. Thank you. They're not making the connections between what was and, you know, what has become. And they're not making connections. So that's keeping their brain in a certain type of expectation of what was. And so that's keeping them in this spiral. Because they're not accepting, oh my God, and it's all because they're not accepting what is, okay? Not accepting what is keeping them in a state of expecting what was, and that's what's messing with their brain. For somebody, we're talking about mental illness, okay? Wow. I'm gonna have to listen to this one again. But it's dry out here. It's just not working. I can't deny this. It's so annoying. I can't deny it. It's so annoying. Facing the shadow brought light to the repetitive patterns. You became a master of that field. You became a master of those patterns. Somebody just can't stand the fact that you became a master of the pattern. The bardo. It's an eye, but look, there's all these skulls around it. Very death cardy. It's even giving me the energy of like seeing beyond the veil, seeing the other side. Somebody's pissed because you can see the other side. They know you could talk to the spirit realm. Somebody knows you could talk to the spirit realm. They're taking this more into up close and personal. It was very large scale. Now it's going more up close and personal for somebody. You can see the other side. Somebody here around you, there's somebody in between you on the other side that's just looking at you because you could give a message to this one over here. And they need that message. They need to know that I'm not gone. You are not alone, for I am here with you. Okay? Although we're far apart, you're always in my heart. Oh, okay. They needed to know that. This is like an energy of somebody who you didn't let go of. And no, that's not the right way to say it. Somebody that you were there for them rather than abandoning them. There was somebody that you love, and they also love this person. They also love this person. And you have the capacity to receive the message because the way you in the unified field, they have the capacity to receive the message through your connection with them, whether it's you telling them that or just being in your energetic aura causes them to reach a frequency which now they're in receptive mode for their damn self. They don't even need you, but it's transformational. It is transformational. But you over here speaking what you know is helping a lot of people over here. That empowered version, and your story deals with unification and connection, and one benefiting the other, and we're all in this together, and we support each other energetically, which is the most important and powerful way to do support. Everybody wants to hit the shit from the physical realm, and that's usually the least effective way to affect assistance for anyone. Sorry, not sorry, this is what we know. Bottom of the dead end, Lord have mercy. And that is looking like this over here. Whatever has stood between two people, whoever, it's almost like I said, it's like there's been this third party energy that's doing everything it can to keep these two from unifying, but that's not working. It's actually making their connection stronger because of the fact that with them being connected at this distance, like they have to use more skill and ability just to be connected, but they are. And anything or anyone that wanted to be in the middle of that, like those tricks don't work anymore. They can't do it anymore. You can't go any further down. This path leads nowhere. There's nowhere for you to go here. You know what? It's actually reminding me of that wall in the Maleficent movie. She built a wall with her power to keep the human world out. We've all heard about a certain person who has a fascination with walls. Lord of mercy. He should go find some, like 4 padded ones, and just chill. Or should he? Maybe. I'm just saying. Okay. Are you, though? Okay. Maybe. Maybe we said that. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. What did I say? I know. What did I say? There's no more going down that path. And it's like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Absolutely. What do I do now? Somebody is stuck between a rock and a hard place. An energy is stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's not finding a lot of places it can go because it can't go anywhere where it's alignment. That alignment makes a lock. It's like in alignment, it's like everything is lined up perfectly. If you imagine that energy particles look like little angles, little right angles, right? If they're facing every which way direction, there's no composition. It's vulnerable, easily overtaken by external influences. But if all those little 90-degree angle pieces, all those little chevrons are neatly stacked one on top of the other, there's no gap in between them. They're solid. That's a unified field. That is the Meissner effect. Meissner effect. That's the Meissner effect. Somebody needs to research the fucking Meissner effect. I'm putting it in the comments right now. It's a scientific thing. It is an energy thing. It's a frequency thing. And when you're in that higher vibration, all of your energy particles get in alignment. That's what alignment is. If each of your energy particles is a little tiny chevron 3D piece, and they're all stacked on top of each other perfectly, then it closes all the gaps, and it creates an alignment within you. Then the only thing that can actually attach to you or come that close to you has to also be in alignment, which means all its particles has to be in alignment. That's where you create that energetic force field. Okay, tribe, it looks like what y'all doing over here while you on here chilling, listen to me talk shit like I do, real shit only, okay, to those who are prepared to handle it and receive it. Is that we create this unified field. There's a tribe energy that serves as a force field for Earth. That's a really cool message. Forming a force field for Earth. Tribe, you do that. Isn't that cool? And it causes, yes, like structured water. it causes a strong, in order to unify, there must be separation, is what I'm hearing. In order to unify, there must be separation, because first you have to unify with the pieces that are in alignment. And then little by little, just the way vibration works, little by little, the way vibration works, all these other pieces that are chaotic can find their way into the alignment if y'all hold the alignment long enough. This last bit that I just saw, the way they gave it to me was like, if the unified field and the collective consciousness that's all in alignment is a force field, like they showed it circular, as we're using these circular cards, but and if the planet is a vibrating, which it is a vibrating thing, then the vibrations are gonna wiggle any chaotic loose pieces in the middle. And they are showing me the little chevron pieces, like little 3D Legos that are just little chevron pieces. But if you keep holding that frequency and vibrating at that frequency all around in union like we do, then that causes these frequencies and vibrations to make these fucking vibrate the ass and wiggle over here. And the next thing you know, we got another particle over here, another energy particle that's in alignment. There may still be a whole bunch over here vibrating in the middle, but if we keep doing this long enough, although they may not all eventually, but it's also possible that they might. How do we know that they won't? We don't know, but we're going to find out apparently, because we're going to hold that vibration all the way around. And we're going to vibrate what's in the middle. Work the middle, work the middle. I love what I'm seeing. And then either they're going to get in alignment, or I don't know what happens to them. I really don't. Not in this illustration anyway. Because I'm like, are they just going to stay there vibrating in the middle forever? Possibly. That's one possibility. Wow. Okay. What else are we doing here with these cards today? Okay, they're showing me the cue cards. I did see those earlier, but where are they on the table? There they are. Thank you. Jay. Let me get the cue. Hold on, let's put these down over here. That's a good spot for them to make their home. They can't go down a certain path any longer. There's no more running from it. Everywhere they run, they find the blockade that they created for themselves. It's easier to keep telling the same old story and making the same old fucking excuses, but at some point you're responsible for your own healing, and it's going to have everything to do at that point with the choices that you're making. And so you just keep on speaking empowerment, because it's getting a strong response. It is creating a unified field. It's creating a force field around the earth. Yeah, and that's, so the matching, the vibration of the alignment is the only way they can, that any of these pieces vibrating in the middle in this darkness over here can actually attach themselves, is if they turn to match the vibration. They align. They have to match it. It's just like the two water tanks, because remember, the human body is made up of so much percentage of water. Its dominant percentage is water. It's almost all water. Water vibrates to water. And if we're all walking around as water tanks holding this high vibration, by the example, real life experiment, science experiment from somebody that I know and trust, who I know did not bullshit me, made his water frequency tower vibrate at 33 hertz. Did that, and in less than 24 hours, we went back to test the frequency of his neighboring farm's water tank, and it was matching now it was vibrating at 33 hertz. It wasn't at the beginning of the experiment. Neither one of them were. So if you yourself are vibrating at a beneficial frequency, at an authentic frequency, and we hold that with one another in alignment on our own. The only way to be in alignment is to do it on your own. See, each of those particles, each of those beings that is out of alignment and they're vibrating in chaos right now, for them to vibrate in alignment with this, like, they have to do that on their own. They'll get the help of the magnetic draw of our unified field, But they're going to have to still do it on their own, and they're going to have to become a vibrational match to attach. That's it. That's why the channel and the numbers on this channel is an indicator of human consciousness at any given point in time. Because they've even shown me where all the old videos are going to start taking off too. People are going to get so fucking hungry for the empowerment that they receive through the channelings that we've been privileged to provide and document, that even the old videos are going to start taking off. When they need it, they're going to find it. Whoever it is. It might be you. But it is true. It's already true. And it's going to stay true. It's already true. It's already been happening for years. But it's going to keep happening more and more. And that's part of this. And it's not just about the channel, but it is about our channel as well. Because this is where we speak with confidence, right? Because the world needs the what? The light for their shadow. Everybody's got fucking shadows. Everybody doesn't know what the fuck to do about their shadows. That's where we step in. That's where we step in. And the patterns are a result of vibration that is held. That is facts. The patterns are a result of the vibration that is held. That is facts. Let's say it one more time for emphasis. Yes, please, and thank you. The patterns are the result of the vibration that is held. That is facts. But now the dominant vibration is no longer in lack. The dominant vibration is no longer in abuse. The dominant vibration is now more in love and respect and satisfaction and kindness and consideration and emotional intelligence and an emotional awareness and doing the right fucking thing just because it's the right thing to do. And I will be the only one to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. At least in this spot that I'm in right now. Because I'm not always the only one to do it. And I know that even if I'm the only one doing it here, there's others doing it in other places, and we're all connected. We form this web of rainbow fucking chakra lit light all around the globe. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful morning. Lovely day, a lovely day, a lovely day, a lovely day. Okay. When I wake up in the morning time and the sunlight hurts my eyes. Okay. And they do be waking up in the morning time, and the sunlight do be opening and hurting up their eyes. Oh, but you go keep shining bright anyways. Let me see some more in this energy. We got the cue cards ready to go. We've been talking, but that's what we're here to do. And 50-50. Ha! It's actually giving me the... So look at how... Oh my God. Balance is achieved on both sides, as above, so below, in the spirit, the physical, in this side and the other, in the past and the future. All the dualities are balanced because we still have the shadow on both sides, but there's more light on both sides. They're showing me this card as if it was a yin-yang symbol, but a distorted yin-yang, where both sides have light and more light than dark, and both sides have the dark. In other words, the dark is where it's supposed to be corralled. The dark is corralled by the light in this card. If all you're looking at is light and dark in this card, and that's all this card is talking about is the light and the dark. The numbers don't really matter that much. Neither does the line in the middle. All the dark is in the middle, and it's surrounded on all sides. And even through the middle of it, there's a bunch of fucking light. Message. And it's a tipping the scales type of balance that happens, because what it's doing is it's bringing the energy on the planet more into balance, because it's been extremely imbalanced before. It's been a lot of blockages there. This is where we're finally breaking open the brambles. But not for everybody else, for ourselves, which is then putting the energy into the universe and into the collectives of humanity, that, hey, I can break the brambles too. Look, they did it over there. How the fuck did they break the brambles? How did they break the barrier? How did they break poverty? How did they break? And then the thing is, you already been talking about it for a long time before they came. If they would dig back into the past on what has been documented, they would find the answers have already been published 100 times in Sideways. Each one of these answers, it's been said It's been said 10 different ways and sideways. It's been said on different types of days from different perspectives with different types of experiences. But the answers that they seek has always been provided. They just got to be present to receive it. Those who are present receive. Those who are present receive. Let's see some more. Show me the other side of the table. Okay. Other side of the table. Energy. Choose words carefully. Choose words carefully. Is that a big part of the influence right now in this? Is that tribe is learning to choose the words carefully, that they speak towards themselves, the one, because each of one of you is the one, but as each one of you becomes one with yourself, you become one with the unified field of higher vibrating human consciousness. Ow. Interesting. Show me over here the center where the mousy mouse is. Show us this mousy mouse. Stay in bed. Look at all the darkness in this card. But that's crazy because, the darkness has to get darker. Yeah, the darkness has to get darker in order to see the piercing light. The bright piercing light. It surrounds them. It's on their skin. When they lay in their bed, it reflects in their energy field. Like they can't. Oh, shit. Is that it? Oh, okay, we like that. That's awesome. So newsflash, this is just hot off the press. Excuse me, not that, but that too, apparently. It's a release of energy. Energy is being released. So something, take it. Remember that this video is for entertainment purposes only. As individuals sleep, they dream. Some people do not. But what all people were designed to do is connect like a hive mind, similarly to a hive mind in their sleep, to humanity. Well, what's been happened is they invented this technology to literally create blockages to that process. Yeah. It surrounds all your major cities and towns. It's the electrical wire system. You'd have to go down your own deep dive to understand it with more detail, but I'll give you the basics that I have in my brain, in my repertoire of trivia information should it come up. Lord of mercy. What kind of trivia game would that be? Conspiracy theories? I don't know. Yeah, you're crazy. You conspiracy theorist. Well, did you know that the three-letter government, they invented that shit to make it look that way? But anyways, the wires that hang to run electricity throughout the countries cause, great way of putting it, they said radio interference. If the human telepathy to connect to the other humans is a telepathic experience, there is a radio experience, and that's what I meant to say, a radio experience, then the wires in the skies and under your feet, but mostly in the skies, are there too, because they put a lot of stuff under the ground. Why they didn't put those under the ground? Because they needed them in the skies, because it creates radio interference. You know what I'm talking about. That's some science shit right there. That's some science shit right there. This is also why you want to be careful about what chemicals you ingest into your body. Look at the recent news stuff coming out about that, those injections that they gave everybody about 6 years ago, mostly, and then after that. Look into what's happening there, because, yeah, there's technology. That technology makes your consciousness easy to tap into by use of those electrical systems. It also makes it easy to put blockages up between one another. But the thing that is coming out in this reading right now is that shit ain't working no more. Because it's like those systems are set to a certain potency in their there's a certain potency to their electric fences. But the problem that they're having is that the potency of the tribe is dominant. The potency of the tribe is dominant. So the tribe's still connecting with other consciousnesses anyways. In other words, the volume on their emissions is too low, and the volume on our emissions is way louder. Club quality. We amplify one another's frequencies. And we align in a unified field where frequency is the prerequisite for the alignment or the attachment. Yes, we form a grid. Yes, we form a fucking force field. We are a force of nature. We are a force of energy. We are a force of alignment. We are a force of high frequency, of awareness, of conscious awareness. Beautifully put. Let's get some more. Let's go over here to the dragonfly, our ancient one. Our ancient dragonfly energy over here. They said that this plan was in place for a long time. That it had to be dry out as a desert out here. It had to be dry as a desert out here. It's like something was moldy, soaking wet, and you had to dry it. You know how you got this great plant, right? And you over fucking watered the plant. Or maybe your friend did. Whoever did. It was overwatered. First off, if it stays overwatered, it's going to drown. And then because it's overwatered, you invite all these nasty creatures to come inhabit it. So sometimes it's not even really recoverable. And sometimes the recovery is just too damn much to be doing. But if you catch it when it's just overwatered, you can just stop watering it and let it dry out. Let it get dry as a desert before you water it again. The plant actually likes that. But this was always the plan from ancient times. The ancient ones remember. The ancient ones remember. I'm hearing the ancient ones remember. Have you ever identified as an ancient one? The ancient ones remember that this was a plan set in place in ancient times. Okay. Let me see some more with that, please. Lord of mercy. This message, tribe, we just be getting the deepest stuff. You can't be shallow here. Whoa, Nelly, it was always a big plan. Whoa, Nelly, it was always a big plan. Uh-oh, under, uh-oh. Okay, Nelly. Country grammar. It was... It was always a big plan. And it involved you. It involved you and your power. It was always a big plan involving you and your power that you were not to know of. You were instead to live it. Again, referencing that movie that I've been talking about repeatedly, Higher Power. And at some point, it had to dry out completely. The dry out completely is coming to this point where tribe lets go of all the physical tools or limitations or anywhere where you're giving your power to some external entity or energy or tool or deity or astrology or whatever the fuck, fill in the blank. It could be anything. It's just like getting back to the basics, drying yourself out from all the shit that you've soaked up from this human experience and getting down to the core of what you truly are. And starting there, finding your empowerment at your core. Finding your empowerment at your core. Finding yourself, your empowerment, your consciousness at your core. Whoa, Nelly, it was always a big plan. Let's go to the guidance position where we had the Cobra. The Cobra was buddies with these two wake-ups. The Cobra has a very go-get-em attitude. The Cobra is very mesmerizing. Okay, let's see some more. I heard it, entice them, tough it out. We have tough it out coming. Tough it out. Don't back down. Hold that vibration. Don't back down. In other words, don't lower frequency. Don't lower the frequency. Tough it out. Stick it out. Stay you in that unified field. Bottom of the deck is passion. Because you give a fuck. I heard because you give a fuck. This is a passion for you anyway. And you give a fuck. So yeah, you should hold your ground. You should hold steady. I heard rock. Rock steady. Steady rocking all night long. And we began to rock. Steady. Rock until the break of dawn. Everybody rock. Steady. Steady rocking all night long. That's the energy. I finally got the fucking rhythm right. Message! I finally got the fucking rhythm right. The algorithm? Possibly. Steady rocking all night long. Okay? Is the bit energy here. There's been several times when that song has come through in previous readings. I can't tell you exactly which ones, but I know there's been, and I've been very much consciously aware in each one of those circumstances that I'm like, where the fuck is the tone of this song? Where's the tone? I know the tone and the rhythm of the song. What the fuck? Even when I started it tonight, the first couple of hits were off tune, but then it slipped right into tune. Oh, you just have to keep singing the song, even if it's off tune for a while. You'll slip into the rhythm. Keep singing, you'll find the rhythm. Faster than you know it. Okay. I'm seeing the this done. Crystal reading cards. I'm seeing the Healing Oracle crystal reading cards coming out next. So let's see what else Spirit got for us in this energy, because this reading is awesome. Remember, this is why you speak in confidence, because the world needs your light. Can you lean here without knocking everything over? Thank you, love. I appreciate that. It's okay to talk to inanimate objects too, they said. There's nothing wrong with that. Speak life into your life. That's how it becomes mystical and magical. You got to see the life in your life. Everything is vibrating the same way you are. It's made of the same shit you are. That means it was already alive. You just haven't been noticing the life in it. Now, if you begin to give your attention to the life in it, you'll focus on where it is happening, where it is working, where it is working, where it is working. Where it is working, focus on that. Focus on what is responding. Speak more life into more shit if you want to see it responds to. Okay. It all responds to you. You're in this unified field. It's a very important place to be. Even if you tried it before and it didn't work, now it's time to try it again, you see. I'm just seeing a point. Everything comes to a point. A tipping point. And it has a lot to do with shadow integration. Shadow integration makes all this possible. Without shadow integration, it's not possible at all. And you start seeing ones where the external counterbalance to their light is necessary. That's why integration of the shadow is so vital for this to unfold, because when you have integrated not just your shadow but your light as well, and your light and not just your light but your shadow as well, you become your own energetic counterbalance, which removes the need for an external counterbalance. And that's what a lot of people did not take into consideration. They're saying even all these dark workers who are doing dark work, shadow work all this time, all these dark workers did not know that by a direct natural consequence of their dark work, dark energetic workings, the counterbalance must be created in the light. So now here's another reason to be grateful for them, because they were the gas in our tank to do what the fuck we needed to do, baby. They were the gas in our tank to do what the fuck we needed to do. Show me more. Talk to the inanimate objects, baby. Make life magical. Isn't it fun when you score that goal and you thank the goal post and then it helps you again? Emotional healing. To do the full integration of the shadow and the light to become this point of power, you must do the emotional healing. Emotions communicate perfectly with the universe. That's what this person is missing. That's what these energies are missing, these people, this tribe. There's a whole tribe of sad ones. We'll just call them the lonely boys and girls. Or, no, sad girl. We could call them sad girl and sad boy. Does it look like a girl or a boy? I don't know. It could be both. Sad day. Okay, other side of the table, new beginnings. New beginnings. Different ones are on the path now. They're part of the unified field. They're kind of newer to it, but they're still here. Yay. To all the newbies. Thanks to all the newbies. So glad you found us. So glad you're in alignment now. Look at you. Balance. That's what's needed in the middle, is the balance with the boji stones. Balancing the masculine and feminine energies. Seeing how everything comes to play. Balancing the shadow work. The boji stones are very dark in color. But even with their dark in color, they still have some small light spots, and sometimes the darkness must get darker so you can see the piercing bright light. Other side. Oh, okay. Okay, because if you're thanking the goalpost for helping you score the point and make a goal, that means you're thanking the goalpost on the other people's team. Message! Whoo! I hope you caught that, because I sure did. If you are thanking the goalpost for helping you make the goal, you're thanking the opposite team's goalpost because you would thank your own goalpost for helping block their points. What did we have over here with the dragonfly? There's two cards I'm holding in my hand. So let's see what we have. The ancient wisdom crystal, and it's all about ancient wisdom. I mean, there's that, and that's what we have. Okay. With the dragon, and I'm fucking done. Didn't I tell you that the dragonfly was ancient already? I swear we went through this whole ancient conversation. I swear I just already had the ancient a long time before we even got here. So we've been having this conversation a long time before y'all got here, just so you know. Go back through all the we've been talking about this since the very beginning. What came out with it? Tanzanite and clarity. They want that to go over here. But it's blue. Blue is the throat chakra. Speak out clearly. Speak out with confidence and speak out with clarity, because you know what the fuck you're talking about, because you did the shadow work, tribe. You're experienced in the shadow realm. You ain't afraid of hell. You done been there, redecorated that bitch, brought back some souvenirs, got the pictures to show the evidence. You own land there now. And you have a civic position there now. You got clout there. You got a reputation around there. You got power there now. Because you didn't run from it. You didn't hide when you were there. Somebody is in hell and they're hiding from it. They can only hide so much. Wow. Let me see what's at the bottom of this. The healer card. New Might is here with the healer energy. Oh, amazing the way this works. I love the way this works. It always fucking works. It always works. It comes through so cohesively. I love what we do. I love what we be. I love what we are shown, and I love what we see. I love what we hear. I love what we sing. I love what we say. I love what we do every fucking day. It's so worth it. It's been a long time coming, but I knew it was going to be worth it. It was so worth it. Okay. Causing an awakening. Tribe is causing an awakening of emotional healing. Anything connected with you is going to be close by, but you're going to trigger them. And I feel like you're going to trigger them to see all of the shit that they have been trying to focus away from. They have no choice but to lay in their bed and fucking think about it. Because it's surrounding their bed. It's surrounding their auric field. The white lines on this card that is showing us where they are, that's the light. They think they're hiding from it, but it's literally in there. It's with them. It's with them. Interesting. But because it is with them, though. It's absolutely with them. Okay, the OG Words of Clarity called to me. So let's see what they have to add to our conversation. Lord of mercy. Well, tribe side. Angel number 2244. And the first thing I see right here on this side, it says spiritual services are successful. Now I'm seeing the signs will light the way and opportunities and assistance. Consider your options and choose what aligns with your life purpose and soul mission. Patience allows for the ripening of divine timing and synchronistic rendezvous of co-creative components. Angel number 2244. Okay. What else do we have, tribe? Well, let's discover. We have denial in reverse. Somebody came out of denial. The ones that we access, the ones that access us, the ones that align with us, they come out of denial. There's no denying it. There's no denying. Somebody's speaking on your behalf. There's no denying it. It's stability. The shit fucking works, okay? It fucking works, and they use their wise words carefully. Also, don't know what's going to happen next, but yeah. Okay, uncertain. I heard you never know what to expect, but this shit always works. This always works, no matter what comes up. You never know what's going to come up in life, but this always works. What tribe is talking about always works. Integrating the shadow always works. In every situation, you never know what life's going to hit you with. But in every situation, this answer works. Don't deny it. Integrate that shit. It actually works. And you can, like the octopus, get through anything. If you can fit your eye through it. Your vision? Oh. Angel number 666 in the connection. Step out of my comfort zone to accomplish my goals. I told you they was comfortable trying to stay in the dark all this time. They're going to have to come out. It says, keep a positive attitude and environment. This is the solution, baby. And feng shui. I saw feng shui in the comment stream earlier. And look, feng shui is right there on the card. Absolutely. Engage in creative pursuits. I saw that somewhere in the comments too. And it's right here. And it says, I am creating reality. Absolutely, you are. Focus on my spirituality, my personal spirituality, and life purpose. Angel number 611 in this connection. Let me see over here with the dragonfly. What's the energy for the tribe? With this dragonfly, please and thank you. And these ones are talking. And what are they saying? They're saying it's improved. Look at improved. Okay, and what else? Multiply, improved and multiply. And investing. What a great investment you've made. Investing that ancient wisdom and multiplying that shit. Oh, letting it grow, letting it multiply, holding the frequency until the others start finding, catching the alignment vibration. It's a beautiful thing to be feeling aligned. We're not beginners to this. A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. As do, re, mi, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, baby, you and me, girl. Hold on, girl. I think I love you. And why don't you shake it, baby? Come on now, shake it, baby. Ooh, yeah, shake it, baby. All right. 1, 2, 3, baby. Ooh, ooh, do, re, mi, baby. A, B, C, baby. That's how easy. Look at me. A, B, C. All simple as though. Oh, wow. You broke it down to simplicity so anybody could enjoy that shit and just that shit and face their fucking devil. The one card I painted, maybe I'll do that in my downtime these days. I have time to paint more tarot cards. This one held up way better than I thought it would. I painted this, oh Lord, I wish I had a date on here. It had to be like before 2015. It was long ago. This card is definitely more than 10 years old. But it's Major Arcana 15, the devil. Yeah, you figured out how to break the chains. You did. Let me see some more with that. This one, the conclusion. And then, yeah, that's done. And reciprocation. What you put out comes back to you. So as you over here breaking chains and cycles and curses and shit like that, I mean, you're putting out healed energy now. So you're going to see more of it. Oh, look at that. Angel number 555 at the bottom. The old is being replaced with the better. Significant and necessary changes are divinely guided. It all falls into place for you. Go with the flow. It's taking you to opportunities to freely pursue your soul purpose as a spiritual being. Let's read that one over again. Go with the flow. It is taking you to opportunities to freely pursue your soul purpose as a spiritual being. Beautiful. Well, that's what I have for you at this time, tribe. I'm really excited for you. You know, there's a lot of personal takeaways that different ones of you, I'm sure, found in that channeling. But I must say that I'm more focused on the effectiveness of what we do as a tribe, of connecting live, of continuing to do the readings with frequency and vibration as our main point of conversation. Like, yeah, because if the goal was about crushing the YouTube, you know, I might do some other kinds of readings. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of things to talk about that might, you know, what they call it? Oh, yeah, they call it clickbait. We could totally do clickbait shit, but actually, this isn't for everybody. We don't want to clickbait. We want you to feel baited to click, and you have to put the bait on your own fucking hook, because we're not doing that shit around here. Okay? I don't want to even touch the worms. That's ill. No, thank you. I don't want to do that. I used to when I was a kid. I don't want to do that. Never again. Okay. But yeah, this is awesome. I love it. The tribe is powerful and potent. And in between us, this is like showing that we form a grid. So if each of these 10 cups represents you, you're one of these 10 cups, right? In reality, there are thousands of us, clearly. But if each of you is one of these 10 cups, we form a lattice work, a grid, a force field, an energetic web of energy that everything in between us it all has to go through it, period. It touches all the corners of Earth. It touches the whole planet. It touches all the things. They cannot escape it. They haven't been abandoned. We haven't given up on them. We let them be where they're at, knowing that their lessons are there. We hold our vibration together as a unified field. We touch every fucking thing. It's not just me. It's you. It's us. That's why I always tell you that this is our channel. Yeah. It's our channel where we talk about whatever needs to be discussed. And right now we're talking about what once was blocked. We talked about the electric lines in the sky that disrupt the radio signal, interrupt the radio signal. What am I hearing? Something about radio killed the DJ killed the radio. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what it is. How did those lyrics to that song go? I don't know that song. But I'm hearing it. And then there's another one that I don't know. Can you give me the words right? If you're going to be doing this, you got to give me the right words. Otherwise, it doesn't. Anyways, okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Anything else? Speak with confidence. The world needs your light. It's having a strong effect. It's having a very strong effect. There's going to always, for a while now, still be some who are afraid to come into the light and see themselves. It's not gonna fucking matter. We're charging up. Ha! My phone. It keeps doing this thing where sometimes it makes it sound like I just connected it, but I haven't touched it. But it charges, so I ain't tripping. And so there's the energy of charging up right now. It made a noise. It needed to be talked about. What else? It's like the movie August Rush as well. If you haven't seen that one, that's another movie on my recommendations list. August Rush was a really good movie because it was all about frequency. It was all about the frequency of love. That was an awesome adventure. And it also included the ordeals that people must go through in order to achieve the higher frequency of alignment that allows us to connect with the others. Video killed the... I don't know. Is that what it is? Let me just check this out real quick. The video killed the radio star. Okay. The song is called the song is from the Bugles. I heard you on the wireless back in 52, lying awake intent at tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. They took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by a machine on new technology, and now I understand the problems you can see. I met your children. What did you tell them? Pictures came and broke your heart. And now we meet in an abandoned studio. We hear the playback and it seems so long ago, and you remember the jingles used to go. You are the first one, you are the last one. In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far. In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far. Pictures came and broke your heart. Put the blame on the VCR. You are a radio star. Video killed the radio star. Repeat it so many times. And then that's the end of it. Okay. Whoa, there was kind of a lot in those lyrics. 1952, that year was mentioned in these lyrics. That was the year my father was born. Which is basically like a personal message, and I'm going to share it with you because somebody else, you're going to have some relevancy with it somehow. But it was like when he came, he already came with the mission on having me. So in other words, when your parents came to earth, they already were sent to be your parents since they were born. So whatever happened in their life made them the parent you needed, whether you liked it or not. Some of your parents had you real young. Different ones, this energy is recognizing that different ones took credit for work you did. Different ones took credit for the work you did. They used technology to do that. But by it's like they see life through your eyes. They can see things through your perspective. As you live and you see things, they see things too. You told your children that came behind you about the lessons from the past. Even if it made you cry, you did that. You taught the lessons from your past. Oh my God. And you had a paranormal connection experience with them in a place that no longer exists, or that you no longer go to, a place you've abandoned. You remember it and it feels like it's so long ago. You remember the song that was involved in that experience. You are the only one to do what you've done, and that's being acknowledged. There's no way back to go back to what was, because we've actually broken. I'm being shown this movie. The Traveler, the Keeper, the Giver, the movie The Giver is another one on my list of movies to watch. But in The Giver, I'm gonna break it because I have to for the purpose of the illustration. But in The Giver, the boy takes the memories and passes a boundary line that causes the memories of what was to be unlocked for everybody. There's no going back before the memory had been unlocked for everybody. So even if they steal the content and use your content and rebrand it with their name and shit, it doesn't fucking matter, because the message is still getting out there. So thank you. Thank you for getting the message out there. We didn't get here to get a big fat fucking check from YouTube. That's not why we did this. That was never part of our process in creating this. And that damn good thing that is. Otherwise we would have quit a long time ago. The memories from the past, the hurtful past, have turned you into the radio star. But video killed the radio star? Hold on, there's something else about that. The radio star, it's coming through as the frequency. Blasting that frequency. You're blasting that fucking frequency, babe. Of what? That ancient wisdom. Video killed the radio star. They wish they could fucking kill it. The video is giving fucking AI. They thought, that was what the fuck that was part of the energy. So what a wild web we weave when first we conspire to deceive. You know what this is talking about. Video killed the radio star. They created some sort of shit to stop the growth of the channel. And it fucking failed. That's the video killed the radio star is like the curse of energy, the blockage energy, the fucking shadow stalking shit, the whatever the fuck gang stalking shit, the fucking try to block you, try to fuck with your technology, try to fuck with your algorithm, try to put the program. It doesn't work. It's just like when I moved shops and I went to move my Google address and update my page with my new address, and it didn't let me do anything. All the options it gave me, it showed that I had already completed them, and I did, but they never actually followed through, and no action was ever taken based off of what was shown on the computer screen. It was like plugging into a box that wasn't connected to nothing. The wires were going no fucking where, and it started that way and it stayed that way, and it's still that way today. Or at least I don't know, because I haven't been on there forever, but I got all kinds of reviews from all the years I was in my old shop that I wasn't able to attach to my new shop. So what did I do? Fuck it. I started a new Google. I started fresh from zero, and now I have all kinds of great reviews on my Google for my nail salon again. But, you know, they didn't allow me to transfer that over. They created blockages, and it didn't matter because I just kept going. I just kept holding the vibration, and it kept growing, and it's still growing, and we're not done yet, right? and still growing, and we're not done yet. And so, yeah, we broke it. Likewise, anywhere where there's been some gang stalking, shadow banning, any of that type of shit to try to block the tribe. It's amazing because that wasn't when the channel first hit a growth spurt. That was like, we finally hit 7,000, and I knew that was a big deal last November. And now we're right at the precipice of 10,000 subscribers. But do you know, if you understood that it took over a decade to go from 4,000 to where we are today, then you would appreciate why I'm like, whoa, okay, cool. We finally broke that shit. Why? Consistency, continuing to show up, continue to hold the vibration, continue to speak with confidence because the world needs my light. Holding space for everybody else to grasp it and catch the message and then find us on top of that. Because we don't pay for advertisements. We don't pay to promote the channel. We don't boost it in nobody's fucking program. We don't have marketing. You're here because of organic growth. All of you are here. In my nail salon, it's the same fucking way. It's all organic growth. I'm not fucking paying nobody to advertise my shit. What's mine is mine, and it will find me. And I bank off of that. And I've been living off that for a long time, and I'm not finna quit now. Hold that fucking vibration. That's what you do too. That's what we do. It took so long for us to get here, but that ain't shit. We ain't done yet. That's just the tip of the iceberg, drop in the bucket, baby. There's a whole tidal wave of us coming through here, inundating it, surrounding anything that would try to come and cast its evil spells, evil blockages, evil fucking bramble walls, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's over for them. Then now the same thing they tried to use to block is affecting them. It's like if they put a computer virus that blocked the business, the channel, the progress of the project, the purpose, the tribe, the energy, whatever the fuck it is. It is now on their own equipment. It's now affecting their own business. And it's not touching your business. It's not touching your project. It's not touching your plans. It's touching their own. The same virus that they developed is affecting them. Oh, they thought by not getting the injections that they created that they would be free, but it's funny enough, they're so afraid that that fear in them is exactly why they're going to get it. Oh, because also, exposure by proximity is happening for them. Because they're in fear of that shit. They're actually chaotic energies inviting it in. We're on a whole nother message now. If you follow, then you, if you know, then you know. But yeah, the chaos energy of their fear is opening, allowing anything to penetrate in. So they're actually being exposed to that fucking virus that they created, that they managed to create, that they managed to commit genocide with for depopulation of humanity on Earth. But now they're exposed by proximity. They didn't get it themselves, but they're not holding the frequency that keeps them clear from it. Their chaos frequency is an attractant to that exposure by proximity. We're going to see a lot more resulting unaliving from the result of having, there's going to be more people transitioning off the planet because of having taken those injections and because of the fear of those viruses. Don't fall for the bullshit, tribe. Stay in your power. Remember, when the divine is with you, there is no weapon against you. Even the allergies work in your interest. I'm just saying. Like these allergies are like, oh, you're finally ready for bed. The client I was supposed to have last night wanted to come in this morning. I'm like, well, I don't know what time because I like prepared to be up all night doing your fucking nails, bro. So I've literally been up all night. And now it's 5:30 in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning. This conversation is never boring, though. Never boring. Tribe, you have hit a crucial tipping point. We have, and didn't I just tell you we're just under 10,000? We're about to breach 10,000 is about to be breached. And I said when the number of subscribers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go live at 11:11. 11:11. 11:11. But we're at the precipice. We're at this breaking point with 10K right now. That's awesome. I love it. I love it because, again, it's indicative of the energy of this high vibration in humanity. We've increased the percentages enough to where, look, you're here now too. Oh, I love the way it do. Let's get you a yes or no to whatever question is on your mind, whatever question is on your heart. Yes or no as an answer does not mean good or bad. It simply means yes or no. You can use this if you'd like to. You don't have to. This will work once for you. Your higher self already knows what answer's coming out of the card, so it showed you the way to formulate your question. Don't second guess it. Don't overthink it. Just roll with it. You can put it in the comments if you choose to, but that's not necessary. And again, it can be on any subject matter of importance to you. The only rule is that it's a yes or no, and that this video only works once. You got to remember that. All right, because then you'll know what the answer was. What do we have for the tribe? Is their answer today yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, it's the 8th card out, and it's the Ace of Spades. Your answer is yes to whatever question you had on your mind. The bottom of the deck is the Judgment card, and the first card out we had was the 7 of Wands. So this is what I have for you at this time. Until next time, I'm so thankful and grateful. Do all the YouTube things if you want to, if it makes sense to you. And I'll be back with more. You keep coming back. Sending you so much love, peace, and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Like.